Hello, my name is Punsudarge and we have chosen a company called Temple and Webster brand as a topic for this presentation and the report. Temple and Webster is Australia's leading online furniture retailer in a highly competitive digital market. In fiscal year 2025, the company generated about AUD 601 million in revenue and serves around 1.3 million customers. However, the repeat purchase rate is only about 57%, which is below the 80% target. This shows the key issue is not getting customers but keeping them. Therefore, this project focuses on using AI to improve customer retention and support the company's goal of reaching up to AUD 1 billion. The next I would like to talk is on key performance indicators for fiscal year 2025. The company generated about $601 million in revenue with strong 21% growth. However, the repeat purchase rate is only about 57% compared to the 80% target, creating a 22% retention gap. Closing this gap means more customers buying again, which directly increases sales without increasing marketing cost, making retention the most powerful driver of revenue growth towards the AUD 1 billion goal. As highlighted in the previous slide, the 22% retention gap is the key issue affecting future sales growth. These slides will explain where that gap is coming from. Temple and Webster's repeat purchase rate is 58%, which is below the industry benchmark and the 80% target. We also see a 34% drop in email engagement after purchase and a mobile conversion gap, even though most customers browse on mobile. These factors shows clear opportunities to improve retention, increase repeat purchases, and ultimately boost overall sales. As we saw in the previous slide, Temple and Webster faces a clear retention gap which is limiting repeat purchases and revenue growth. To understand how this gap can be closed, we look at IKEA as the industry benchmark. IKEA achieves around 70% customer loyalty, supported by a strong business model and combines physical stores, digital platforms, and consistent customer engagement. The key point here is not just IKEA's size, but its proven retention model, and this provides a practical reference for how Temple and Webster can strengthen customer loyalty and increase repeat sales. We identified IKEA as a benchmark because of its strong customer retention model. This slide will introduce AI application number one, that is visual search and augmented reality. These technologies allow customers to see how furniture will look in their home before buying, which increases purchase confidence. As a result, customer will stay longer on the website, conversion rates increase by around 10 to 20%, and product returns will decrease significantly. This directly supports retention by improving customer experience and encouraging repeat purchases. So, this is the first practical AI application that can help Temple and Webster close the retention gap and boost the sales. Following the first application that improve the purchase experience, AI application 2 will focus on personalization to strengthen customer retention. By analyzing customer signals, the IKEA system sends relevant product recommendations and targeted emails, which improves engagement and encourages repeat purchases. For example, personalized communication can increase repeat purchases from around 58% towards higher retention levels, while also generating additional revenue from recommendations. In practical terms, personalization helps keep customers engaged after their first purchase, which directly supports retention and long-term sales growth. Even after improving experience and personalization, Temple and Webster will still risk losing some of valuable customers. This model helps the company identify around 80% of high value customers whose engagement is declining, such as fewer website visits or delayed repeat purchases. Once identified, Temple and Webster can take targeted actions such as sending personalized offers, recommending relevant products, or providing delivery support to bring those customers back. Reducing churn by 10 to 15% means more customers continue buying, helping the company move closer to its AUD 1 billion revenue target. And I would like to give the main challenges faced by Temple and Webster and the practical solutions as we discussed earlier. The data shows four key hurdles, that is weak post-purchase engagement, purchase uncertainty, hidden churn risks, and mobile sales leakage. Each of these directly affects customer retention and the repeat purchases. By adapting proven digital strategies used by companies like IKEA, such as loyalty programs, AR product previews, predictive churn models, and mobile first design, Temple and Webster can address these issues simultaneously. In practical terms, solving those four areas will reduce returns, improve retention, prevent customer loss, and ultimately drive stronger sales growth. By implementing the AI solutions that we discussed earlier, Temple and Webster can actually achieve the business values, that is, more accurate targeting and stronger customer retention can reduce advertising production cost by around 40% and improve overall marketing efficiency by 15 to 25%. At the same time, repeat purchases and better campaign performance can lift return on advertising spend to about 1.8 times and increase profit margins. The result is higher revenue growth with lower marketing cost and stronger profitability for the business. I would like to give the three key actions recommended for Temple and Webster. First, AR product visualization can increase conversion rates by 10 to 20% by helping customers make confident purchase decisions. Second, an AI personalization engine can drive around 12% revenue growth through more relevant recommendations and repeat spending. Third, a churn prediction model can improve retention by 10 to 15% by identifying customers at risk and responding early. And finally, I want to show you how improving retention translates directly into revenue growth for Temple and Webster. The current repeat purchase rate is 58%, but moving closer to the 70 to 75% range can significantly increase repeat purchases and customer lifetime value. That progression supports the company's shift from AUD 601 million towards AUD 1 billion revenue target. The message is simple: stronger customer loyalty leads to more repeat sales, higher customer value, and sustained revenue growth. That's all about my presentation, and I have attached a list of reference that I used to generate this presentation. Thank you.